Howdy folks, and a very good afternoon to everyone. So some reading time in Anthem, because I like to read stuff as I play the game. So let's get on with this. Level up faster through experience bonuses when you play with others. Take some time to load. Alright, so I'm not playing the game exactly, so I'll be just reading stuff for some time and try to finish this part of the game, just me reading stuff, and that's it. So objective is, first these are the messages which we get on the screen. Welcome to Fort Tarsis, meeting Owen, find Owen in the Freelancer Enclave. Let's read stuff now which we have not read. Challenges have been read by us. Library and oh, interesting. Some things we are getting more to read. General Helena Tarsis, the first Lancer and the leader of the Legion of Dawn. Helena Tarsis is the humanity's most revered and celebrated hero. Volume of Tarsis. So what I do is, because I also try to improve my English when I'm reading, so I always refer to the pronunciations to get them right. So let's see. So Google Assistant takes a lot of time to come up. No worries. Words pronounce. Oh, it came. Hi assistant.
Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. How can I help?
Can you pronounce this word revered for me? Nah, it doesn't come right. Can you pronounce this word revered for me? No.
That's pronounced this word.
Can you pronounce revered for me?
That's pronounced reward.
Nah, it's not coming right. So we write down revered, pronounce. Can you repeat please?
That's pronounced revered.
Alright, so yeah, things we learn when we are reading. Pronunciations and meanings. So what's the meaning of revered?
Here's the definition of revere. Feel deep respect or admiration for something.
Excellent. Alright. So first Lancer and the leader of the Legion of Dawn, Helena Tarsis, is the humanity's most revered and celebrated hero. The volume of Tarsis claims that she was the lone survivor of an escaped group of slaves. The general reportedly spoke little about her past Tarsus, her husband, Gard the chronicler, and inventor Arden Wasser recruited and trained an army to overthrow the Urgots. Okay. At the town gates, Tarsus fell in battle, preventing the Urgots' final act of vengeance, the attack on human settlement of Anthem. Sometime after her death, she was reportedly spotted near Anshar, prompting the belief that she would rise again and inspiring construction of Helena's Walk Temple. Hmm. Interesting. The Legion of Dawn. The Lancers who first created javelins fought back against Urgoth's oppressors and won humanity's freedom. General Tarsus led the human revolution while piloting the first javelin invented by Arden Vesa. The legion's ranks included notable heroes like Sanadine, Liatrella, and Magna Stral. Their tragedies and triumphs were recorded by Gard the chronicler in Bastian's most famous book, the Volume of Tarsus, through the text, though the text was printed long after Garrett's death. So that is something. Okay. Pronounced Garrett.
That's pronounced Karen.
No, I will write it down. Garrett. No. Not getting it. Not getting it. Pronounced Garred. Yeah. Can you pronounce again, please? Oh shit.
That's pronounced again, please.
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced guard.
Guard. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced guard.
Guard. Okay. Trying to pronounce things the right way after Guard's death. Okay. Welcome to Fort Tarsus. That's track. That's the mission which we have read earlier, so that's all right. Then we go to geography, and in geography we have regions. North Bastion. Nestled between the Sundrick Sea and the mountains, Northern Bastion has a plethora of shaper constructs and historical Legion of Dawn architecture, including the Fortress of Dawn. The population of this area has depleted greatly since the tragic destruction of Freemark and the subsequent mass exodus of the Arcanist settlement of Shadowmark. Fort Tarsus, the halfway point between Anthem and the cities of Freemark and Helios respectively, is the only settlement that remains in this area. Interesting. Histories. Anthem of creation. Cataclysms. Cataclysms are violent, unpredictable disturbance created when the anthem of creation overwhelms a shape or instrument. They often appear as an intense storm. When one cataclysm may create bizarre new wildlife, another may shake the ground or force rivers to flow backwards. The only thing certain about a cataclysm is that it cannot be predicted. From Cataclysms and Their Effects, first edition. Conjunctions. Everyone knows what an overload of shape or energy from a relic looks like. Well, maybe not everyone except most arcanists and many ciphers, but inversions of energy are relatively rare. Such events are referred to as conjunctions because, to all appearances, the energy that normally radiates outward from a shape or instrument is instead pulled into it and through to connect some other location. What location? Where is it going? We have no idea. It may not even be a location within a physical reality. Energy goes in, and objects, even living creatures, come out from wherever it's connecting to. How do conjunctions form? What's their function? Further study will bring us answers. M. Sumner. Echoes. Pieces of anthem of creation that often exist as semi-animate globes of energy. Echoes tend to hover. Okay, let's say this word. Pronounce hover.
That's pronounced whore.
Pronounce hover.
That's pronounced wa.
Pronounce hover. Pronounce hover.
That's pronounced wa.
That's pronounce. Teaching me, Google Assistant. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced hover.
Hover. Hover. Repeat, please.
That's pronounced hover.
Hover. Okay. Where we were. I'll read it again. Pieces of anthem of creation that often exist as semi-animate globes of energy. Echoes tend to hover around the shape or relics they escaped from and can be used to silence cataclysms, though how and why this is possible is purely theoretical. Rabban Moore's theory of ampliphonic force proposes that when an echo is put into an active shape or relic, it provides the relic with enough power to countermeasure the anthem, effectively using the anthem to silence itself. Just trying to understand. So how? Okay. So the theory by Rabban Moore's. Prince's assistant. All right. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced Rabban Mauer.
Rabban Mauer. Repeat, please.
That's pronounced Rabban Mauer.
Rabban Mauer. Mauer. Okay. Okay, Rabenmauer's theory of ampliphonic force proposes that when an echo is put into an active shaper relic, okay, it provides the relic with enough power to countermeasure the anthem. Okay, countermeasure. What is countermeasure? What is countermeasure?
Here's the definition of countermeasure. An action taken to counteract a danger or threat.
Okay. Effectively using Anthem to silence itself. Arcanist Boyan Hull believes that the Anthem cannot stand coming into competition. Pronounce competition.
Here are some details.
Competition.
Competition. Competition.
Competition.
Competition.
Competition. Arcanist Boyan Hull believes that Anthem cannot stand coming into competition with other creative forces and retreats back into the relic. Neither theory has been effectively proven. While echoes are not as volatile as Anthem, attempts to use them in human technology have had catastrophic effects and is generally avoided. Over time, echoes deteriorate. Echoes deteriorate. Dystrophic. Pronounce neither.
Okay.
Pronounce neither.
That's pronounced neither.
Perfect. Deteriorates. Pronounce deteriorate. Oh shit.
That's pronounced deteriorate.
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced deteriorate.
Deteriorate. Alright, we're getting to it. Over time, deteriorate and aid the formation of chimeric compounds and alloys in soil and groundwater. Pronounce chimeric.
That's pronounced chimeric.
Chimeric. Interesting. Okay, so this is some piece about the echoes, and then we go to elementals, and unlike chimera, which are fauna, pronounce chimera.
That's
Pronounce chimera.
That's pronounced chimero.
Pronounce chimera.
Sure.
Shit.
Get ready.
Shit. Pronounce Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced chimera.
Chimera. Whoa. Pronounce fauna.
That's pronounced fauna.
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced fauna.
Repeat, please. Repeat, please.
That's pronounced fauna.
Fauna. Fauna. Mm-hmm. Pronounce sentient.
These came back from a search.
Pronounce sentient.
That's pronounced sentient.
Sentient. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced sentient.
Sentient. Unlike chimera, which are fauna transformed by shaper energies, elementals are sentient beings brought into existence by the clash between shaper instruments and the violent energies of the anthem of creation found at the center of cataclysm. While the fire spewing Vivon, is it Vivon? Pronounce Vivon.
That's pronounced Yvonne.
Pronounce Wyvern. Vivon. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced wyvern.
Wyvern. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced wyvern.
Wyvern. What is a wyvern?
This is the definition of wyvern. A winged two-legged dragon with a barbed tail.
Oh, it's a dragon. Okay, while the fire-spewing wyvern is commonly referenced as the example of an elemental, the most notorious and universally feared is the monstrous titan. Pioneering researcher Gerhold Fraff theorized that if we unlock the secrets of an elemental's formation, we would gain profound understanding of the shaper's design for this world. The anthem of creation. The source of pure creation the shapers used to create the world. The anthem has existed since the beginning of time and permeates all aspects of existence. What's the meaning of permeate?
Here's the definition of permeate. Spread throughout something, pervade.
The anthem has been subject of much debate over its origin, limits, and if humans should attempt to channel it. Some believe it is nothing more than story and myth. The shapers. Anzu. Anzu. The word Anzu is the group term for any creature formed at the dawn of the creation, not of the natural world. When shapers departed, the Anzu were left to fend for themselves. Some survived, some did not. Though most references to Anzu live in folk tales and children's stories, our world does have a considerable amount of pre-ergoth. Can you pronounce folk?
That's pronounced folk.
Folk. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced folk.
Folk. Okay. Can you pronounce ergoth?
That's pronounced orchids.
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced ergoth.
Ergoth. Wow. The most references to Anzu have Anzu are got and then pronounce Anzu.
That's pronounced NZ.
Pronounce Anzu. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced Anzu.
Anzu. Anzu. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced Anzu.
Anzu. Anzu. Yeah, I was right about Anzu though. Alright, the most references to Anzu live in folktales. Folktales, the sunken garden, submerged in the center of Shadowmark, the vault of Monument Watch, and the golden monoliths of the Mireland possesses similar architecture not associated with shapers, humans, or Urgats, and perpetuate the myths of ancient beings from long ago. What's the meaning of word perpetuate?
This is the definition of perpetuate. Make something continue indefinitely.
And perpetuate the myth of ancient beings from long ago. Shaper relics. Instruments left behind by the shapers when they abandoned the world they'd created. Varying in shape, size, and purpose, relics are powered by Anthem of creation and are commonly believed to be the very tools that constructed the world. If an activated relic becomes overwhelmed by the anthem, it creates a cataclysm, often causing fragments to break off the relic. Lancers have discovered through trial and error that returning these fragments to their rightful place can, in some cases, silence a relic. After reading, it doesn't immediately go in my mind, so sometimes I just read back silently. Don't mind that. Ruins are classified differently than relics. Not only are ruins often an enormous size, but some do not appear to be capable of accessing the anthem of creation. Possibly, those ruins were used strictly for structural purposes. Determining a ruin's original or intended purpose is a matter of educated guesswork rather than proof. Pronounce educated.
That's pronounced educated.
Educated. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced educated.
I'm right about that. Okay. Educated. That's perfect. Then we come to popular art. Icetide Festival of. When the people of Mirus pronounce Mirus.
That's pronounced mirror.
Pronounce Mirus. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced mirrus.
Mirus. When the people of Mirus begin to see their breath, they know that chill is coming. Of course, that's true. That's quite obvious when it's cold season and it's too cold outside. So when we breathe, so we can see our breath in the form of smoke, like we are smoking a cigarette, but not exactly a cigarette. Cigarettes are bad. That's natural breath, and that's come that's coming in the form of smoke, a natural smoke, not harmful to the body. It's just you got to protect yourself from the chill. Okay. Yeah. This seasonal arrival of the cold weather means that ice tide has finally returned, and as the oppressive heat lifts, so do people's spirits. Whether by accident or intelligent design, frosty shaper ice globes suddenly appear throughout Bastion, chilling the air from sea to mountains. The drop in temperature dresses the world in sparkly white and brings many welcome changes, most notably the emergence of the rare ice flower plant. The sap of the ice flower is very valuable and its harvest becomes a frenzy. Alongside the serious and dangerous work of the harvest, there is fun to be had. Then accompanying festival is cheerful and sometimes wild. Pilots take breaks to zip through the frosty air on challenging race courses. People give gifts and attend ice bath parties. Snowball fights are commonly but always in good fun. Although never predictable in its timing, ice tide is welcome whenever it arrives. Hmm. Ice bath parties. Yeah, snowball fights are amazing, though I have not experienced as such because I have not experienced snow so much in my life. Maybe in my childhood I had experienced back in my nation when I was in India, but now I'm in New Zealand and where I'm staying it doesn't snow. Coming to technology, coolant ice flower sap. Coolant ice flower sap is Coolant is a valuable resource drawn from sap of the rare ice flower, which only grows in areas of extreme cold. Ice flower sap is highly volatile in its nature, making it very dangerous to harvest. In addition to possibly exploding when exposed to air, the sap is also likely to quickly freeze harvesters in their tracks. Only relatively recently, when were engineers and alchemists able to develop develop a method to safely stabilize the sap. The resulting coolant has many uses, from preserving food to curing heat stroke. While it's not strictly vital for survival, it does make life in Bastion a little easier. Okay, javelins. What's a javelin? Okay, an airtight armored exosuit linked to pilot's thoughts and impulses. Impressive. Javelins are capable of short flights and have been major technology of defense and exploration. Arden Vesa crafted a suit of armor plated in ember and hope. This would make General Tarsus stronger than Urgath than the Ursix. Then the Titan. This would be humanity's salvation, a spear hurtling towards freedom, a javelin of dawn from the volume of Tarsus by Card. When ciphers began to appear, Corvus integrated new technology into links so that ciphers would accompany lancers on mission, giving specific direction, information, and guidance. While not necessary to piloting a javelin, working with a cipher is proven a lifesaver. What is a cipher, man? What's the meaning of cipher?
This is the definition of cipher. A secret or disguised way of writing a code.
Okay. Pronounce direction.
That's pronounced direction.
Direction. Okay. Pronounce technology.
That's pronounced technology.
Technology. Somewhat. Sometimes a bit it differs the pronunciation, but we are trying to accomplish the right pronunciation for words which are written, and also try to understand meanings which we don't understand. Good for me, good for folks listening, but sometimes boring. But I love to read things before I play the game. That's about me, and I don't like to edit things. Then again, that's me. Okay. Since a javelin is merely an extension of its lancer, they work best when specifically crafted to an individual's preference and ability. It's common for lancers to upgrade the javelin to their liking with guns, cannons, shields, and seals. Pronounce ability.
That's pronounced ability.
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced ability.
Ability. Perfect. So, we read something about javelins. That's great. So, it's something like a Titan fall, but it's not a Titan though, it's a exosuit. Maybe if you folks have played Far Cry, not Far Cry, I would say Fallout. So Fallout has a kind of suit that's also an exosuit, but that suit has limitations. Here javelins don't have limitations. They do have limitations when they are flying and when the engines overheat, so you might fall down from the sky. Then after the engine cools down, then you can fly back. But Fallout exosuit is a bit different. It's more like ancient, kind of old technology. So it's it dies quickly. Yeah. Then we come to Striders. Striders are the bloodstream of Bastion. They are used to transport people, resources, and vital supplies for short distances or during lengthy expeditions into the wilderness. A strider can house an amplifier and up to 4 javelins at a time. Their massive size means striders can safely navigate most common dangers, but are vulnerable to certain chimera and coordinated attacks. Most striders can withstand being on the edge of cataclysm, but will not maintain structural integrity within. Okay. So we read some things, your stories. Oh, okay. Legend of the Heart of Rage. Big one. Let's do this. Legend of the Heart of Rage. Into the Heart of Rage. The tale of the freelancer began in disaster. An endeavor launched to tame the heart of rage with the courage of so many souls quickly turned into a nightmare of ash, flames, and death. Haluk led the charge with Freelancer following behind. Cypher Faye guided them all with a watchful eye, but victory was denied. The staggering power of the Anthem of Creation was unleashed in the form of a titan, dooming the warriors to certain deaths. Haluk remained defiant to the end. The Freelancer was forced to drag their leader away, a broken man unwilling to accept defeat, the devastated and devastated over the loss of his warriors. Early warnings for 2 years, the nightmare of that day in the heart of rage lingered. The freelancer parted ways with Haluk and Faye, who were unable to reconcile the tragedy. What's the meaning of staggering?
This is the definition of staggering. Deeply shocking, astonishing.
Staggering, not staggering. Staggering, okay. Pronounced devastated.
That's pronounced devastated.
Devastated. Pronounced lingered.
Here's a summary from how to pronounce. Which is the right way to pronounce the word foca in Spanish?
Pronounced lingered.
That's pronounced lingo.
Oh jeez. Lingered. Pronounce lingered. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced lingered.
Lingered. Can you repeat, please?
Sorry, I don't see a web page on your screen right now. Try opening a web page and ask.
Can you repeat, please?
Sorry, I don't see a web page.
Can you pronounce lingered?
That's pronounced lingered.
Can you pronounce lingered?
That's pronounced linger.
Can you repeat, please?
Which of...
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced lingered.
Lingered. I was right about that. What's the meaning of reconcile?
Here's the definition of reconcile. Restore friendly relations between.
Okay. The two were haunted. Okay, so Haluk, freelancer parted ways with Haluk and Faye, who were unable to reconcile the tragedy. Tragedy. Pronounced tragedy.
That's pronounced tragedy.
Yeah. The two were haunted by the disaster and were driven by the need to solve the mystery of the anthem, but Freelancer chose a different path. They looked for a fresh start in Bastion. Work was scarce, though the Freelancer happily accepted any available job along with a new cipher, Owen Corley. Together they thwarted disaster when a Shaper relic spiraled out of control and threatened to spawn a new breed of monstrosity to wreak havoc on the land. What's the meaning of thwarted?
This is.
What's the meaning of thwarted?
Here's the definition.
Great. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted.
Thwarted. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted.
Thwarted. What's the meaning of thwarted? Shit.
Here's the definition of born.
What's the meaning of thwarted?
Here's the definition.
What's the meaning of thwarted? Shit.
Here's the definition.
Heck. Can you repeat, please? Can you repeat, please?
Sorry, I don't under.
Can you repeat, please?
What can I do for you?
I'm not getting this word. Thwarted.
I'm.
Thwarted.
According.
Thwarted. Shit.
Wars.
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted. Thwarted. Thwarted.
Did.
Thwarted. Thwarted.
For.
Thwarted.
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 Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Oh shit.
Thwarted.
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 Thwarted. Shit. Thwarted. Sorry folks, just learning this pronunciation. Damn it. I want to surpass my Google Assistant. That's also one of my challenges.
Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted. Can I kill you now? Kill this word. Thwarted. Thwarted. Shit.
Here's what I found on.
Thwarted. Thwarted.
These
Oh
are the
my
top results.
god. I'm not getting this word. Why? Thwarted. Thwarted.
These are the.
No. Please. What? Pronounced what? Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwart.
Thwart. Thwart. Thwart. Oh no. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwart.
Thwart. Thwarted. Thwarted. Oh
found this on
shit,
the web.
why it's getting boarded. Thwarted.
Here's what I
No.
found.
No. Thwarted.
These came back from a search.
Thwart.
According to Merriam-Webster,
Thwart.
here are some results.
Thwart.
Here are some results.
Oh no, this term Google Assistant is not catching up with me. Thwarted. Because I'm not wrong. I feel so. I ain't wrong.
Thwarted. 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 Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Holy shit. Wow. This is a challenge. Oh.
Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Dead. Thwarted. 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 Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted. Oh Jesus. Oh, kill me.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Oh shit.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted.
Thwarted.
Dead. Dead. Holy shit. Wow. Some words are so challenging. Thwarted. Thwarted. Yikes. Oh, it took time. Man. But my assistant won't understand this word. Thwarted. Thwarted. Will she understand now? Thwarted. Thwarted. Holy shit. She won't. Thwarted.
According to dictionary.
Thwarted. It's going to water.
According to dictionary.com, adjective, having rivers or streams, an amply watered area, receiving rain or other precipitation.
Thwarted.
Which of these do you mean?
Thwar.
War is a 2019.
Thwart pronounce.
That's pronounced D.
Thwart pronounce.
That's pronounced thwart.
Thwart. Thwarted pronounce.
That's pronounced T thwarted.
Thwarted pronounce.
That's pronounced DH warded.
Thwarted pronounce.
That's pronounced thwarted.
Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted.
Thwarted. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted.
Thwarted. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted.
Thwarted. Thwarted. Can you repeat, please?
That's pronounced thwarted.
Thwarted. Wow. Can I pronounce this correctly now? Thwarted. Thwarted.
According to Merriam-Webster, chiefly British.
Thwarted.
These came back from a.
Thwarted.
These are the top results.
Nah, I'm failing at this word though. Shit, I pronounce so much. Oh, but I cannot get through. Oh, okay, fine. Just read this paragraph and then I'll end my stream. Sorry for that. Sometimes I get stuck in pronunciations and I try to learn them in my stream. Yeah, it's boring, but it's okay because my stream are without edits and sometimes they can get boring, but mostly we'll try to absorb as much knowledge as we can with before playing the game, and always try to read up the big codexes and instructions and try to understand the meanings. So we try to go slow and also try to play normal, not so hard. So that's about it, and we read this stuff again. Early warnings. For 2 years the nightmare of that day in the heart of rage lingered. The freelancer parted ways with Haluk and Faye, who were unable to reconcile the tragedy. The two were haunted by the disaster and were driven by the need to solve the mystery of the Anthem, but the freelancer chose a different path. They looked for a fresh start in Bastion. Work was scarce, though the freelancer happily accepted any available job along with a new cipher, Owen Corley. Together they thwarted disaster when a shaper relic spiraled out of control and threatened to spawn a new breed of monstrosity to wreak havoc on the land. The word thwarted. Where I'm going wrong. Thwarted. I don't know. My Google Assistant is not understanding. So I'll end the stream here. We'll read something more afterwards. So some things are left in this. What is left? Miscellaneous is left. Notes. Okay, fine. So we'll read this. So this section will be over. Then we'll go to Armory. Not so much readings as such, not such kind of stories, but only facts. Then we go to Mailbox. There can be certain stories, kind of things like comprehension. I would say a letter, because that's a mail, so kind of a letter I would say. And tutorials. That's a big one. Great. So I always distinguish the streams, and I will distinguish this by mentioning the title as readings, just readings. It's not gameplay, it's just readings. Alright, so until next time, I'll see you again, and good games folks. If you play games, have a good life, and wherever you are, stay safe, and always keep smiling. Oh, what are you saying, Zoe? What are you saying? Nothing? Okay, no problem. So, oh, that's a guard wearing exosuit. Great. I love exosuits in this game. Those are amazing. Not that we have to take out in between, just like Fallout, you got to take those suits out, but in this you can keep them on all the time, because this game is meant for that. This game is like played in an exosuit. You can't roam around without exosuit, so that's our forte, an exosuit. Okay, so see you folks next time, and I try to read more and try to get through the tutorials, and then we keep playing the game, and as the codex, as the entries come by, we read at that time. So we will not keep on piling up things. So readings are done while the gameplay, but these readings are before the game started, or maybe when the game started I didn't concentrate enough. But sometimes in this game I found that when the readings pop up, there's a war going on, too much of sounds, and but you can do it, right? I don't know, but thing is that in this game, when you read stuff, when you pause the game is not actually paused, because it's being played online, just like Fallout 76, which I have not played, but I know your server is online. So when you try to read stuff, you cannot stop in between, you cannot pause the screen, so it keeps on going. So if you're in a war with the enemies, you get killed if you start reading. So maybe readings can be done at a safer place like this. So that about it. I'll try to do as many readings as possible next time. So I'll take my leave for now, and have a good life folks. See you around.